Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, September 11th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. The great author Sean Patrick once wrote that success is equal to expectations met. And when you look down the roster at this year's Olympia lineup, I'm not sure if we got another second-year athlete coming in with the sort of sky-high expectations heaped on his shoulders, quite like Nathan Asha. Now that we're officially only hours away from getting our first look at Phase 2 of the Asha experience, the hype surrounding the Oxygen Gym product feels like it's starting to reach a fever pitch. Even with a slightly disappointing first Olympia outing last season, you could still see that this kid's ceiling is virtually unlimited. And if there's one athlete poised to make a serious jump up the standings this year, the odds are it's going to be him. If you're going to compete at the highest level in any sport, you've got to have a little bit of built-in nastiness. And if there's anyone heading to the men's open stage who's got that built-in New York back alley nastiness running through his veins, it's our man, Maxx Charles. Early Monday morning, a depleted and angry-looking Maxx was spotted knocking out his last pre-show arm session as he prepares to fire up the Olympia engines for the second time in his career. So far this season, we've seen Maxx reach a level of consistency that we flat out haven't seen from him up to this point in his career. And his third place finish at the Arnold Classic way back in March is testament to just how far he's come. Once those Olympia lights come on, just about anything is possible. So if that same take no prisoners Maxx Charles that we've seen all season long shows up again, we're going to see some serious battles go down once the call-outs start coming. When you reach this point in your Olympia prep, having the focus and determination to drag your way through these final few weeks comes down to who's got the greater will to win. But when you're on your way to your fourth straight Olympia and barreling along full speed ahead like Charles Dixon, there shouldn't be anyone out there questioning your willpower. Over the weekend, the Dixon camp released video showing the perennial top 10 threat grinding out a brutal late-night back session. According to inside sources, the condition Dixon's bringing into this year is going to be his best we've ever seen from him. And if he delivers on the hype, this is a guy who can be a legitimate threat to break into the top 5 when all is said and done. Over the years, we've seen a lot of rookies hit the Olympia stage for the first time and get that deer in the headlights look on their faces. But I don't think you have to worry about that with first-time 212 All-Star Milan Sadek. Late last week, Sadek released his last official round of progress photos 9 days out from the biggest show of his career. And I think it's safe to say that he's definitely done his due diligence. From a conditioning standpoint, Sadek looks like he's going to be able to stand up there and bang with anyone. And when the dust finally settles, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if he finds a way to fight his way to a top 6 finish. In the run-up to this year's Olympia, we've seen our fair share of athletes suck themselves down to get into some pretty nasty conditioning. But as far as I can tell, there aren't too many people out there who can even hold a candle to what Lucas Ospital is doing right about now. Late last week, an insanely dry and conditioned Ospital dropped his round of progress photos heading into this weekend's events. And even by his own high standards, Ospital looks to be really pushing the limits right now. Once he fills out, Ospital has the sort of classic X frame that is almost unmatched by anyone else in the sport. But whether or not he'll be enough to outpace the best bodybuilders on the planet is something we'll all have to wait for the weekend to find out.